Hey guys, welcome back to the Simpionized YouTube channel. This is a video I've been procrastinating a lot on. I'm giving it a lot of thought, and I think I've finally really narrowed it down. This is going to be a list of my top 10 knives. And I can't say of all of 2020 ever, but because I haven't tried, I couldn't even try the ProTech Malibu, unfortunately. I really wish I could try it. But this is the top 10 knives of 2020 specifically that I've actually been able to try. We do have some honorable mentions, which I guess we'll start off with one of them. This is the Kershaw Launch 11. Honorable mention because I never really got to carry it very much. I did live in New Jersey. It's a really great auto. One of the best looking designs of an auto that I've seen. I just think it looks great. So honorable mention here. It could easily be anywhere on this list. It's just really good. Probably be like right here on the list, maybe at like that. Next honorable mention is the Wii Banter. Really a phenomenal knife. And it's one of the knives that actually made a big, I guess there's a big buzz around it this year. Really solid all around. Great action, great quality, just a good knife. It's just not my specific style. The ones here are a little bit more my style. And then there's one more honorable mention. We'll just say that it goes right here. A lot of people love the Ortis as the new best budget knife of all time, or maybe not that specific designation, but easily the best budget knife of 2020. I think for the price, I definitely understand that. But it's actually not my favorite. And I preferred the Civivi Dogma a little bit to this. And also, this isn't my favorite budget knife of the year. All right, guys, so starting off, QSP Penguin. You guys know and love this knife. It's got good action. Really fun thumb stud knife here. Really not too much to say about it. Has one of the best clips, aside from the non-recessed screws. Like the clip just glides in and out of the pocket super easily. The scales feel pretty good. They're a little bit smooth, but they feel really good. And I love the look of it. And Penguin is my favorite animal, so it gets ups for that too. Next up, this is actually my budget knife of the year. The CJRB Ria. Freaking love this knife. I'm still looking to sort of get an improved version of it from Knife Center. They have those Knife Center exclusives, which look amazing. Probably maybe the Pack-a-Wood one. Just because I feel like the marbled carbon fiber one, it's my favorite overall. And they do come with the titanium clip. By the way, look at the clip on this thing. That's perfect. They just did it perfectly. They really just hit everything out of the park with this in terms of design, clip, action. It's just amazing, and I really love it. And the newer versions have AR RPM 9 steel, which is similar to like D2 in terms of edge retention, but way more stainless. You'll see I have 3 Civivis. I mean, Civivi, this is my first year of collecting. I would say that Civivi became one of my favorite brands. And normally I'd actually tell people that Civivi is my favorite brand for the money currently. It's my favorite brand. I love their designs. I like the C on the pivot collar. And they just keep on putting out some really cool new stuff. This is the Civivi Odium, kind of similar to the Ferrum Forge Mini Archbishop. It is, of course, a collaboration with Ferrum Forge. D2 steel, really nice, fun, fidgety, small. $52. Just a great knife overall. By the way, this is around a little bit over 30, and this one you can get, depending on the website, either like 25 for the 12C 27N versions, around 30 for, or I don't know. So some sites have that same version for like 30, and then you can get those upgraded versions for like 55 or 75 for the marbled carbon fiber, which is a little steep considering you can get this for like $25 from I forget which website, but I just remember seeing it. And I was like, well, I can get the knife for $25. I don't know if I can justify $50 extra for this knife when it already looks so good. But who knows? I might get it. I might get it. All right, next up, this one is a very late newcomer to the list. Kind of glad that I'm doing mine late so that I can include this. If you saw my review of the, what was it called? The Rustic Gent previously in the year, which is like the same design as this, you know that I gave it a very, very glowing review. Love the Rustic Gent to death. But this just sort of takes it to the next level. I think I just am really partial to detent locks. Like, this thing is awesome. Not to mention the scales are gorgeous. The action's really good. The blade, look at that Damascus, dude. It's so cool. You can middle finger flick it. You can slow roll it. It's just a really, really good knife. This is the Civivi Appalachian Drifter. Easily earning of its title in the best of 2020. Next up is the Civivi Dogma. Came out with G10 versions earlier in the year. But to be honest, this one is just like, well, it's one of my overall favorite Civivis, like, of all time. This copper version with the black handle. And they came out with like a, yeah, I can open it in so many different ways. With a fuller version, I actually prefer this little blade hole. You can actually, let's see if I can do this. I was able to do it earlier, but yeah, look at that. I can open this one in so many different ways, but of course, the flipper is the main way of deployment. Which is easily one of my best looking knives. It speaks to me in many ways. So of course, it was in my top list. I would say, yeah, this is kind of roughly in order. Although this would probably be ahead of the Odium. Did a little bit by price, but then this. All right, getting into the upper five. These ones are a little bit more expensive, so I guess it's not completely in order. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's mostly organized by price. Okay. Oh, dang. Well, I can't remember the TwoSun model off the top of my head. I'll have to just put it in the description, so you can just look in the description and see what this is. But look at this freaking knife, man. It's so gorgeous. One of TwoSun's very best. I love it's a 14C28 blade, Wong design. This one actually has a nice stonewash finish. A lot of TwoSun's that you get, you'll see that like the grind lines are very visible and it actually doesn't look that great. Closing, you know, you can just shake it shut really easily. The action's impeccable. And look at that shredded carbon fiber inlay. This TwoSun is just incredibly well built, really comfortable, gorgeous. I love this knife a lot. Next up, you're all familiar with this one, Ferrum Stinger. It's just a really, you know, classy, good knife. Found myself carrying it a ton. So many different grips that you can hold it with. Really solid pocket clip. Nitro V steel, which is cool. Got that fuller so you can middle finger flick it. It's just, this knife, let's see if I can describe it. It's just, everything about it was done very, very well. And it's just so comfortable, very slicey. And man, it's just great overall. Like, it's so easy and fun to like, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna carry this one today. And you know everything about it is gonna work well for you. Hallmark of a great knife. All right, next one. So I won't lie, I kind of struggle with the videos as well because I only started this year. I don't know when each knife came out. Honestly, I'm just completely guessing. I think this one came out this year. If it didn't, then I'm wrong, and we'll just move everything up. But this is probably one of my favorite knives right now. This is the Asher Knives Silva. S35 VN, titanium handles. I think it kind of has like a bit of an Almar look to the sort of design flow here. I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, really good materials. It's one of those few knives where you can actually have your hand on the lock bar and it doesn't prevent it from opening up. Kind of like the, what's that Kershaw? Bare knuckle. The Kershaw bare knuckle does that, and it's really annoying. You can light switch it. You can push button it. The action is just impeccable on this thing, and it is glassy smooth. Like, this thing is mega smooth. I've fidgeted with it a ton. Never tightened it up. It's still just perfect. This was like around, I think, $100. And then Astro Knives did like a sale for blemish ones, of which I couldn't really find the blemish on here. But I got an incredible deal at like $60 something. Like, what a freaking value for such a well-made and awesome knife with S35 VN and titanium. This knife kicks butt, dude. Freaking love it. I guess you could say that these might be my actual 3 favorites. This one, again, I'm not sure if it was 2019 or 2020, but whatever, it's close, and I just started this year. But the Finch Model 1929, you saw that the Holiday got glowing remarks from a ton of people. I think the Holiday snuck in at the very, very end of 2020, but this one's still my personal favorite by Finch. Cocobolo, handle scales. Got a nice bolster lock, titanium pocket clip. 154 cm. It's just like a, I don't know, man. This knife's like timeless. I feel like this would be the knife that would be passed down from your grandfather. It's the perfect like old timiness mixed with the quality. Like, you know how they say like, oh yeah, they don't make things like they used to anymore. This feels like it was made how they used to. I don't know. It's just really, really good. I love the action. Closing it is like perfect. Like, they just nailed this lock bar insert. There's no like sharp edges. It's so easy to close. Really great action, and it's just absolutely gorgeous and a great knife. And I love the steel choice for it too. And then this one is the most expensive on the list. This is the Quietcarry Waypoint. You're all very familiar with it by now. I think it's just right up my alley in terms of being just a really, really gorgeous knife. I don't know if I can middle finger flick it or not. Probably not. My hands are a little bit sweaty right now. But it has great action, really smooth, very snappy opening. I just love it. I love this specific version of it with the black PDV coated titanium. It's got that nice deep carry wire pocket clip. Really great build quality overall. Like 100% stainless. This Van X super clean steel is just something else. I mean, it's been holding up pretty well for me as well. But this knife is, I don't know, like I kind of treasure it just from the fact that like the design of it, phenomenal. And then something that's fully stainless, that's just really cool. In fact, my favorite Spyderco is the Spidey Chef. For the same reason, I guess. But there you have it, guys. This is the Simply Knives YouTube channel. Top 10 knives, you know, with a few honorable mentions. Top 10 knives of 2020. I would appreciate it if you guys would let me know if I actually got one of these dates wrong. Because I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know how to look. Like, I tried to be like, oh, what is the release date of the Spidey Chef? Or what is it doesn't really, it's not easy information to find that specifically. So I did the best I could, but every single one of these knives is really freaking good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 list, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and then I'll be able to do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway at 500. So doing that, and then go ahead and like the video if you want. All right, guys. Peace.